Who is the 61? Good. Everybody, she stands up right now. You have the 61? So come on. Come down here. Third place. Schulix. Next, the second one. So, she's walking. Please take place beside Schulix. Please. Merci beaucoup. So, now everybody with an A, stand up please. All A's. Alberta. Armenia. A. Nobody has an A. A is only there. Okay. That's good. All the ones who have no three must sit down. 30 is the winning 10. Everybody who has a 30 could stand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. And there are only maximum 10 30s. Good. And at the end of the A and the 30 is no 5. There is no 4. There is no 3. It's 10 all along. Who has a 2? The 2 is.
Well, if you have just joined us, welcome along to the European Championships. The 50-metre rifle 3-position men's final now has 2 series of 5 shots left in the standing position. You just see the athletes just getting their feet and balance in the right place.
We have 3 minutes time, so
9-minute changeover with just over 3.5 minutes of those left. And the idea is to just then try and get into the standing position, try and get as many sighting shots in as you can. You just see there Petr Gorsha, 5-time Olympian. Even now, still working on his foot position, balance, breathing. It's a joy to watch, really. Now 37 years old, so experienced, and by far the eldest in this final. Second eldest is 28-year-old Istvan Penny. The rest all in their mid-20s. My name is Rory McAllister, I'll be your commentator. Thanks very much for coming along. If you're joining us on YouTube or Facebook, feel free to make your comments, like the video. Also, if you're on YouTube, you can join in on the live chat as well. Nice to see some of you already taking part with that.
Okay, we end this with the interview. You are the winners. The 3rd place,
so just over 2 minutes to go. Istvan Penny of Hungary leads the competition. There's a total score at the moment of 312.8. Lucas Chris of France was leading after the kneeling position. We went into prone, and that's when the top of the scoreboard started just to move around. So just a reminder of our Instagram and Facebook channels. There's some QR codes for you to use your phone or tablet. Point the camera in front of those QR codes and then just follow the links through.
1 minute, 4 seconds to go. First game for Schulix.
So we have 1 minute left now. A bit of a surprise down near the bottom of the scoreboard. Jiří Procházka, who holds the European record. It was the former world record as well until that was broken by Leo Yukun. And if you watch the Olympic qualifier last year in Rio 2024, and you'll have saw that world record being broken twice. It still stands as the European record.
30 seconds.
And here's a reminder of the scoreboard as the Chief Range Officer's just given us the 30-second command. So Istvan Penny of Hungary, the 28-year-old and world number 4. 3-time Olympian, leads this competition, 312.8, 0.5 in front of Lucas Chris of France, who had a superb 3 series in the kneeling position. Some really great scores. He had a first series of 53.0 as well, truly world-class shooting. And then from position 4 to 8th, still quite close. And now this man here, John Herman Hegg of Norway, normally pretty good in the standing position. and may even make a bit of a change to his 5th position at the moment. He's currently on 309.9. So a 10 from Heg, terrific 10.5 from Marko Ivanisevic of Serbia down the other end. And Ivanovic there now on 321. Great shot from Benazzi as well, 10.7. Says 10.2, so it didn't look like that on the actual graphic. Just cross-checking that. They are now adjusted. So we'll see more shots going into the 9 ring. Lucas Chris just had one in the 9s, followed that with a 10.7, sorry, 10.1. So a bit of a recovery from the Frenchman. Pravatsky, meanwhile, it's just not his day today. Jurko really has just struggled a little bit. Just goes to show, even when you're world #1, current European record holder, it doesn't always go your way. Those are the frustrations as well, the challenges of shooting at this level, is that you know what you're capable of. It's just sometimes it doesn't quite go right on the day. But with duets and the trios and the solo events still to come across this European Championships. It's the biggest international shooting medaling event that we've had. More medals being handed out here at the European Championships than were there in Changwon at the World Championships in 2018, and I remember that so well. And similar in terms of facilities as well, with this indoor 50 metres. And with the shotgun ranges literally just outside as well. Everything's nice and close here in Châteauroux, as it is in Changwon. If you've ever been there, then you'll know yourself. So Gorsha of Croatia completes the first series in the standing position. That final shot from him, a 10.6. And let's have a look now at the scoreboard, see how things have adjusted. Istvan Penny was leading and has managed to increase that lead. It was a gap of 0.5, it's now 2.7. And Istvan Penny of Hungary has absolutely put his foot down on the throttle and shot into the lead. Recovery from Pravatsky to come off 8th place up to 6th. Benazzi of Italy now in 8th place, 1.2 behind the 5-time Olympian Petr Gorsha. Herman Heg, no change, still in 5th place.
And 1.6 to Benazzi. Applause for the next 5 shots.
So next series of 5 is the final 5 shots in the standing position. We'll then move to single shots, and after shot 40, 7th and 8th place will be eliminated from this final. And then it gets very cruel because there's an elimination after every single shot until the medals are decided. Right, here we go. Shows shots in the 10 right the way across the board. Apart from that 9.9 from Pravatsky. It's been a tough and grueling day, qualification earlier today. And now this three positions final that just takes a toll not only on your body, your mind and mental capacity and muscle memory as well. A 9.6 for Miss Van Penny. Did come into this final 5-shot series with a 2.7 lead, so has a bit of a cushion in the sense of being able to let some scores go into the 9 ring, but it's been impressive right the way across the board. Scores in the 10s. Châteauroux with that last shot, 9.7. So a few athletes now, just one shot to go. Haig and Benazzi. Chris has already finished. It's an applause from the French who have gathered. 413.0 from the 24-year-old Frenchman who's world number 8. And Chris competed at the Paris Olympic Games here 1 year ago. And now back here in front of his home crowd. Blavatsky just now this one shot left. In 8th place, 399.3. Even with a shot in the mid-10s. Can't improve his position. Nepashal, meanwhile, just slaps the side of his rifle. Still in 5th place, though. Blavatsky, final shot of 10.2, finishes on a total of 409.5, and the European record holder is in 8th place and will be leaving this final alongside Eduardo Benazzi, who's in 7th. So the world number 1 is out of the European Championships. 8th place for Yuri Blavatsky. Just wasn't to be on the day for the 24-year-old. He's certainly capable of more, and he'll be back, that's for sure. Eduardo Benazzi, 23 years old, also competed at the Paris Olympic Games 1 year ago. He's got a silver medal at the European Championships in the 3P as a junior. And in that 3 positions final, that was back in 2022, some 3 years ago now. So Eduardo Benazzi and Yuri Blavatsky are the first 2 athletes to leave this final. Now that it all comes thick and fast, and those differences really will come into play. There's a tie for 2nd. Herman Haig, who we mentioned earlier on, is very strong when it comes to the standing position. There was a gap at the top of 2.7. That gap is now 1.4. However, Miss Van Penny of Hungary continues to lead. It's Van Penny, if he gets gold here, that'll be his 4th at the European Championships. He also has 33 World Cup medals. So 0.8 for Gorsha in 6th place, that's the gap between 6th and 5th. Oh, and 8.9 from Petar Gorsha of Croatia. And he finishes 1.9 behind and leaves this final in 6th place. So 5-time Olympian, 37-year-old Petar Gorsha, who's still doing it on the European stage, got to this final. That just shows his quality. Represents this country in Beijing at the Olympics, also in London, Rio, Tokyo and Paris. And Petar Gorsha leaves this final in 6th place. So 5 left. 10.3 from Heg of Norway. Penny with a 10.7. Big cheers for Chris with a 10.6. Nepachal with a 10.5. And Philippe Nepachal, despite that 10.5 shots, leaves in 5th place on a total of 432.1. Nepachal just finished 0.7 behind Heg of Norway in 4th place. John Herman Heg was in 2nd. He's now down to 4th. And the gap is only 0.1 between 4th and 3rd. What a final from Ivanovic of Serbia. He was 8th at one point. He was hovering around 8th and 7th and has just managed to creep up the scoreboard and is currently in a medal position. That's the fascination of a 3 positions rifle final. Lucas Chris has slammed in a 10.6. Big cheers from the French. And we have our next elimination. He finished top of qualification with 5.95, the world number 2 on firing point A. John Herman Heg misses out on another European medal. It's 9 already, 4 of them gold. And for John Herman Heg, he'll be taking part in the solo, duet and trio events. So he will be back, but a disappointing day for the 26-year-old from Norway, who also competed for his country here in Paris at the Olympic Games 1 year ago here in Châteauroux. He was 5th in that 3-position final, 4th in the Tokyo final a couple of years before that. Well, shooting can be a cruel sport, and for John Herman Heg today, top of the qualification, and now has to take the seat to watch the medal stages. There's no 10th European medal at the moment for John Heg. We'll see how he goes throughout the remainder of the European Championships. So, now to decide the medals. Chris with a 10.6, terrific shot. István Penny with a 10.4. And Ivanovic, what a final. 10.2. And a bronze medal for Serbia. They take the first medal of these European Championships. And what a performance from Marko Ivanovic. Just absolutely superb. If you ever wanted to see a display of someone who just keeps on fighting, he was down towards the bottom of the scoreboard for the early stages of this 3-positions final, and it's smiles all around. And no wonder, because he's managed to keep on in there, crept all the way up, and now takes the first medal of this European Championships. It's a bronze for Serbia.
For the next competition shot, low.
So István Penny of Hungary. Can he hang on to this lead? There's a gap of 1.8. Lucas Chris had such a strong kneeling position in all 3 series in this final. His first series was a 53.0, 10.1. There's an 8.3 gap, so Penny needs an 8.4 higher, and it's a 10.5 for István Penny of Hungary. Another medal to add to his collection. This wonderful rifle shooter from Hungary once again came into this final as the world number 4 and has once again taken a European gold medal. That's his 4th European gold medal. And István Penny has never been a European champion at 3 positions. So for the first time, István Penny with a new European record of 467.1. He's got a gold, he's European champion, and he's now the new record holder. Meanwhile, Lucas Chris, what a final from the Frenchman. He finished 2.2 behind on 464.9.
This first final was so good that you are highly motivated to come back to the next ones we will have the women final.
Well, what a final for Ivanovic of Serbia. A real gutsy performance and a real good display of how you just have to keep on in there. A bronze medal for Marko Ivanovic of Serbia. Lukas Kris of France, a superb performance, and a silver medal for the home nation. And once again back here in Châteauroux in front of his home crowd, Lukas Kris has performed on the day. But we've just witnessed a European record from Istvan Penny. Prevratsky held the previous European record of 466.1, and that's now been eclipsed by Istvan Penny's new European record of 467.1. Bronze for Serbia, silver for France, and gold for Hungary, and the first time Istvan Penny can call himself a 3 positions European champion. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Another final still to come for you later on the ESC video stream. We'll be live across Facebook and also across YouTube as well. Do join us later today here at the European Championships on day 1. Well, Istvan Penny of Hungary can finally call himself a European champion across 3 positions in this men's final. He also took a new European record as well of 471.6, eclipsing Jiri Prevratsky's previous record of 466.1. Prevratsky finishing in 8th place. So it was bronze for Serbia for Marko Ivanovic, silver for France for Lukas Kris, and gold for Istvan Penny, his 4th European Championship medal. There's the schedule for the rest of our day. Next to come is the 50-metre rifle 3 positions women, and then our 2 skeet finals on day 1. So do join us later today on YouTube and Facebook, and we'll see you later. Take care.